You ever feel like someone you trusted just shattered your world? That was me. Watching my stepdad cheat on my mom, lying to all of us, and thinking he could get away with it. But let me tell you, he got what was coming to him. And it was brutal. If you've ever wanted to see someone get exactly what they deserve, hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around. Because this story of betrayal, family, and revenge is one you won't forget. I was 24 when I moved in with my mom after her 25-year marriage with my dad ended. That marriage? Toxic. My dad was manipulative, controlling, the kind of guy who makes you doubt your own sanity. But that was the past. My mom introduced us to her new boyfriend, Chris, a former inmate who served time for DUI. Red flag? Absolutely. But my mom was grieving, and honestly, he made her smile. That was enough. I, my brother, and my sister all moved in with them. At first, things seemed okay. Chris and I bonded over video games, we laughed, we joked. Life was normal. Until 2017. Chris had to go for regular probation checkups due to his DUI. One day, he didn't come back. Hours turned into panic. Then a call from Texas. It turns out the FBI had him. His family in Texas was involved in gangs and drugs, and because he'd been in a car during a drug handoff, he was implicated. But he cut a deal, testify against them, get a shorter sentence. When he returned, he went back to work at the Dairy Queen he managed, thanks to his understanding boss, but the relief was short-lived. Chris started drinking. A lot. Half a 24-pack a day. And when he drank, he became someone else. Mean, verbally abusive, harsh, cruel words flying at my mom, at us. My mom tried to excuse it, said it was stress, the FBI stuff, the trial. But deep down, I knew something had to give. One night, he came home wasted. My mom confronted him. He didn't deny it. She kicked him out. That was the moment I thought, finally, maybe we can breathe again. The next morning, while gathering his essentials, a knock at the door. It was Betty, a coworker, someone I'd known from high school. She sat my mom down, eyes wide. What she revealed shook us all. Chris had been cheating with Darla, a woman around 40. And worse, Darla was pregnant. Not only that, but he'd been performing sexual acts at his workplace and threatened Betty to keep quiet. The house went silent. I could feel my blood boil. My mom, heartbroken but resolute, ordered us to gather every single thing of his and dump it outside. We piled his life into the alley behind our house. Every last item, every memory. He had no home, no rights, nothing. Then came the confrontation. Chris admitted it all, confessed that he was happy about Darla's pregnancy. Happy, as if he'd finally won something. He refused to apologize. My mom remained calm, arranged for him to collect his things. With an officer present, he left. But for me, my brother, and my sister, the story wasn't over. My mom wanted closure. We wanted justice. Step 1, the workplace, Dairy Queen. The sexual acts. We called the owner, a friend of the family. Chris was fired, barred from all branches in the area. Betty took over, and the store became spotless. Step 2. Chris moved in with Darla, an hour away. But he wasn't safe. He got a new DQ job. We alerted that owner too. Took longer, but eventually, he lost that job too. Step 3. The stalking. Chris started driving around our neighborhood acting reckless. Remember, he never had his license reinstated after his DUI. He was illegal on the roads. We called the cops. They monitored Darla's car. Weeks later, he was pulled over. Driving drunk, without a license. Straight back to jail. And it didn't stop there. Police searched Darla's home. He had guns. Felon. Illegal. More jail time. By the time he finished that sentence, he was being sent back to Texas for his family trial. Chris's son was born while he was in prison. Darla realized what kind of man he really was and cut ties. I want you to picture this. Every morning, waking up knowing the man who hurt your family could have been gone. Yet there he was, smiling like nothing happened. The tension, the frustration, the feeling of powerlessness. It's suffocating. When we executed our revenge, the satisfaction wasn't just in seeing him lose jobs or go to jail. It was in reclaiming control. The relief, the adrenaline, the sweet, sweet justice. Chris had no job, no home, no freedom. He had lost everything he thought he could take from us. Letters pleading for forgiveness? Burned. Calls? Ignored. We watched from the sidelines, hearts pounding, as karma, slow but relentless, did its work. By the time he resurfaced years later in Kansas, he was a shell of the man who thought he could manipulate, cheat, and intimidate. Meanwhile, Mom found a loving partner. My siblings and I moved on, and I continued helping Mom renovate our new home. Finally feeling safe, finally victorious. Sometimes life doesn't give you closure. Sometimes justice isn't instant. But when the wrongdoer underestimates you, when they hurt the ones you love, patience, planning, and persistence can be the most satisfying revenge of all. If this story gave you chills or made your blood boil, hit that like button and comment below. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? And don't forget to subscribe for more Reddit revenge stories that will leave you stunned.